the idea and the plan and all of these different characters and their personalities and these gaming mechanics have been in our heads for about 3 years now. So if we can get them to you quickly, there are a few things more exciting. Hello, I'm Martin.
And my name's Nick.
And we are the creators of Lords of War, Templars versus Undead, and otherwise. So we're here to talk to you today about the Kickstarter campaign which we're launching on the 5th of November, which is going to be running through to the 14th of December, which we are really excited about. So if you've never played Lords of War, the idea of the game is every card has a defense value, they have a range of different attack values and ranged attack values, and combinations of the different attacks can eliminate cards. There's no text on cards like in other card games you might have played, which makes it pretty unique and distinct. When we first embarked on the Lords of War project, we did it as game fans, first and foremost. So Nick and I are teachers, we both work in education, and we were super keen on creating a kind of game that we hadn't seen before. So a game that had a bigger universe than just the thing that you picked up in the pack. We developed 3 games that all fit together as partner pieces. So there's Orcs versus Dwarves, Elves versus Lizardmen, and Templars versus Undead. Orcs versus Dwarves being the kind of simpler, blunter game. Elves versus Lizardmen being the slightly more delicate and strategic game, and then Templars versus Undead being the most complex of the 3 fantasy battles. Now, we managed to self-fund and release Orcs versus Dwarves in December of 2012, and then self-fund also and release Elves versus Lizardmen, which came out in July of 2013, and we were really blown away by the response that we've had across the game shows that we've been to and the retailers that have been stocking the game, because we're now in over 80 retailers in the UK, which we didn't expect to happen.
We are Black Box Games, which is Martin and me, Nick, and all the people that help. And we have remained totally independent, and this has allowed us to keep control of the artwork and, of course, unlike the quality of the printing, which we've kept in the UK.
The reason we need your help is because we want to release a new version of Lords of War, Templars vs Undead, the most strategically advanced version of the game. And the costs are artworking, printing, and delivery. There's other periphery stuff around that, but those are the 3 big elements that your funding will allow us to do.
The Templars versus the Undead. Why should you pledge? Well, 1, the artwork is amazing. Steve Cox has pulled it out of the bag. 2, we've got some new mechanisms within the game.
Along the way of making Orcs vs Dwarves and Elves vs Lizardmen, we learned an enormous amount about the things that we should have done and the things that we need to do. And so one of the reasons that we are asking for your support in this project is because we want to embark on Templars and Undead in a fully fledged out young business way, which means that as these games head out into the world, because we're now expanding into Europe and America, your support and your help will allow us to do not only the same thing with Templars versus Undead, but to do it ever so slightly better and in a bigger way. It's a major opportunity for us to do something really special and to involve our fans in helping us to make a bit of history.